welcome everyone to the Cube SMP Season 2! Woo!
Season 2.
We had an amazing Season 1, and we are standing here on the new seed that we are going to be playing on for the next season, Season 2 of course. We've selected a seed that has plains all around with a nice mountain area over there, and we've got a village over here, and basically all of the resources are nearby. One of the major things that you guys have been waiting for are the new members. So welcome B back to the Cube, everybody. Woo!
Yeah. Welcome back, B.
Welcome. Where's my boy, the Big D? Huahui is now a member of the Cube as well.
What's up?
Let's get someone there. Welcome, Tofu Gaming.
Yay.
Wait, why is Poke here, guys? And the best for
here.
last.
Hold on, let me get rid of Poke real
Poke.
quick.
What the heck?
Oh, Poke.
No. Welcome, Poke Digger, to the Cube as well. So, we're actually starting off this season a little bit differently. We're currently on another server because Johnny Lopes is going to be setting up the actual Cube server in about an hour or so. But when the actual server is set up, we're going to have a death counter on the tab list, which means we are going to try our hardest not to die, and we're going to make a game out of it. The last person to die wins whatever the sort. So there's going to be a death counter above. You guys can play around with that as you'd like. You can be the one with the most deaths on the server. But then after a while, we're going to change it to a kill counter after everyone's died and whatnot. So that should be pretty fun as well.
That also means don't engage in PvP unless the two people agree on it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just to lessen the PvP.
Just don't go into a desert temple.
No desert temple, guys.
As everybody gets started on the server here, we don't want to be fighting each other, and we're setting up our bases, our first bases and stuff. We don't want that to happen. So that's one of the changes we're making, along with the new members we've welcomed to the server. I hope we have an amazing season, everyone. I'm so excited. I've been excited for Season 2 since a couple months ago, so hopefully we can make this as good as Season 1 was.
Wait, what about?
I love you so much.
What about President Russia? Maybe he's lost his title now, huh?
President Russia is...
Yeah.
No! Not the president anymore.
So...
Started crying when Russia was not president.
So President Russia is gonna remain the president for now. However, we're having elections very soon to determine our new president for Cube Season 2. So that should be exciting. We have new nominees that I've heard of that are gonna be running for president. So that should be awesome as well. Sorry, Mr. Russia, your reign as the Lord, as the master, is coming to an end shortly. But you're the president.
Part 2.
And is that everything, guys? Did I run over everything? Is that it?
Yeah.
Have fun, everybody. Cube Season 2.
Wait. Some people are missing as well. Some people are missing.
Some people are missing. Not everyone's here. Don't worry. Some people are missing. It's hard to gather like 30,000 people in one call.
We weren't kicking Mitch?
What?
That was awkward. All right, we will see you in our own episodes. Bye-bye, everybody.
See you later, guys.
Bye. Woo. Hey guys, it's JWong here, and today is welcome to the first episode of the Cube SMP. Now, I have no idea where I really am at here, but I think we're at spawn, and what we gotta do is gather some resources, because that's what you need to do once you start off an SMP of some sort, because you need stuff to survive. Now, the other question is, can we find food on the first day? Probably not. I'm not too sure, to be honest, because usually around this area of radius, people probably have taken food as soon as they can, because they probably need food. And look at that, I just got wood, got the achievement. I'm getting all these achievements. That's probably what's going to be happening through this whole episode, is finding all those great achievements on the server. So we'll have to see what happens. We'll see what type of achievements and grades we got to get. Wilson, oh my god. I think since it's nighttime, what we're gonna quickly do is skip nighttime because I do not like it when it's night, and also bad guys spawn in the middle of nighttime, and that's not good. So we're just gonna probably skip ahead to day once that's possible, and then go from there. Okay, so it's back to daytime. So one of my goals for this season of the Cube, I almost said UAC when I was saying that out loud, is to well, at least improve my building area, because I think last season I didn't have a lot of building space. So at least try to get a lot of good building space around spawn, and trying to make my areas of spawn more lively. So actually have a functioning shop would probably be a one thing. I want to do a lot of these automated shops where you don't actually need me to be there in order for it to run, because I think those would be really cool. And you could probably do like cool things with those as well. One thing I had last season, what I was thinking, was doing a fortune cookie dispenser where you could like dispense fortune cookies. In other words, like you would toss an ingot in, and from there it would deposit a random fortune that I've made up, and as well a cookie. And I think that would be kind of reasonable for an ingot. Maybe I'll put it for less, depending on how the economy works. But I think it'd be a really cool project idea. I want to do more of those ideas with redstone, because I love working with redstone. It's kind of a cool thing. It's like a logic circuits, and I worked with a little bit with circuits back in I think in high school, and a little bit in university physics, but not too much. But I found the concept of like circuitry to be pretty cool. And also, not to mention, it's also kind of like a computer science program, because you have to work with logic, which actually still comes into effect for computer science. So it's probably kind of cool to see what I could do with redstone. I know Mr. Mitch does some pretty amazing stuff with redstone, but I also want to do some stuff as well with redstone, so maybe we'll have a little rivalry of some sort. Who knows? Another thing I really want to consider doing on the Cube is, well, I want to do some cool stuff, like make it like an education center, because I know how much you guys love education. So I want to make that there so that people of the Cube can be educated and informed. I'll probably have to take some tips from my master, Grazer10, because he is the almighty teacher of the Cube. Oh, I just got another achievement, Hot Topic. And yeah, I really want to do that. And I always keep thinking that I'm playing a UHC here, because I'm like, can I strip mine on here? And I'm like, yeah, I can. This is the Cube SMP. This isn't the Cube UHC. Oh, the Cube UHC. Oh, man. Anytime I think about it, anytime I think about the Cube UHC, this UHC of season 11, oh, it's a nightmare. It's honestly a nightmare for me. And if you don't know why, be sure to check my episode 1. There is only one episode, so that should already spoil what happened. Because yeah, I might as well just say it. I died on this on the first episode of the Cube UHC, and if you don't know that already, I'm actually kind of surprised, because if you watch one perspective and at least watched 1 minute and 6 seconds of it without skipping, you should have known that it was I died. It's not even like a thing that you can't hide anymore. Yeah, it was kind of rough. So what I'm doing right now is gathering resources, because on the Cube there's one thing you need to do, and that thing is to build resources that you can work with. It might be the hardest step of the Cube, but once you start getting really good at gathering resources and getting all the stuff you need to start building up your little mini empire, you can actually go almost anywhere. You can almost imagine anything and just be the coolest guy on the Cube, the sharpest tool in the shed, as I might call it. But yeah, I'm really excited for the season of the Cube. I'm really excited to do a bunch of things on here and do some things that I never expected to do. I hopefully can do a lot during this Christmas break, and then hopefully as well I can do some stuff during university. Now here's the thing, during my university time last term, no time to really do anything on the Cube. As you might have noticed, I've had only like about 11 episodes. Now I'm hoping that this is not the case this time around. Last season I had so many ideas, but the thing was, of course, when you have education, there's always a responsibility to do your education. You can't skip out on homework like in high school, because if you do, it's really actually just it's really bad. Not only that, you also usually have to make your own homework for university because sometimes they don't give you enough homework and they expect that you've learned the material on your own. And for some of you, that's already scary. I can see in your face, you're probably like, I have to learn stuff on my own? Are you kidding me, JWong? No, I'm not kidding you. That's how education works in college, my friendo. That's what happens. So be careful when you go into university. You might have been procrastinating now. I know some of you guys procrastinate out there, but now in the future, when you go into college, you're not going to be doing that. I've never heard of a person that's procrastinated in college, and if they have, they probably aren't in college anymore. If someone actually does though, and is doing actually pretty decent, you must have a really smart memory or have learned everything beforehand. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So my objective right now for at least this episode is try and get a lot of resources. What resources am I thinking in particular? I'm thinking, now for me, if you're asking my opinion, I'm trying to think of at least getting at least full iron for myself, and then as well, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else I want to get. Full iron, and maybe I can get some diamonds. There's no worry to think about whether I need to do anything fancy or anything too cool. But I think this episode is really just trying to lay out the basics of what I'm trying to consider to do. Also, if I do find redstone, that is something I'm keeping. That is something I'm not tossing out into the trash because I actually want redstone. And oh my goodness, I'm getting all these achievements. Boy, oh boy. I can just imagine what everyone else is saying on the cube right now. But yeah, get all those achievements, and I think we're gonna hopefully never see those achievements again. I think one achievement that you might see late into my episodes is the God Apple achievement, because you don't need God Apples now. But what if we do something with God Apples? I don't know when we'll ever need to do that, but whenever that happens, you'll probably see it in the future. And oh boy, I just got another achievement from Monster Hunter. Oh, man. Oh, and I got a carrot. I'm actually going to keep a hold of that carrot. I'm not going to eat that carrot because carrots are hard to come by, believe it or not. You would have to find them usually in a village, which isn't always often, or you can find it from a zombie drop, which I just did, and that's usually the rarer of the two, is actually trying to find it from a zombie drop. Alright, we got 7 of those. No, we need 8. We need 8 to put on a nice good old chest plate. We're gonna put on a chest plate. Boom, put on a chest plate. And we're gonna wait till this all loads up. We're probably gonna use this as a pickaxe so we can start mining the cooler stuff like diamonds and stuff. I'm hoping this cave leads down to something interesting. I'm assuming it does because it's pretty deep. And if it doesn't, well, it's not a really big deal. My goal for this episode as well is try to get a little miniature settlement. If it has to be a dirt house, so be it. Oh, found gold. That's kind of useful for apples or whatever. I think it's going to be the currency still. I'm not actually sure what the currency of the cube is. I'm pretty sure they're not going to change it. They're not going to change too much in terms of like currency and stuff, but I think how we like run the town, I think that's going to be something we're going to see a lot more different, because a lot of us, like we're talking, you know, we don't really like the fact that we're so far apart. It's better if we're just all close together. I think that's one thing we're going to do. It'd also be really cool if our city's really huge. We can have like we can have like trains and like transportation systems or like subways. I don't know how that would work and all. I'm just talking out some ideas. I don't know if these are actually things that they've considered, but I think talking this out with you guys, you might have some good ideas of what we might be doing, or what I think we should be doing. That would be kind of cool, having a subway system. Another idea would be having a system where if you pay certain stuff to city fees, it goes towards the city, and then the city can do city events where they can give back to the players. Oh, did we dig down that deep? Oh, we did. Let's go back to 13 or 12. 12's good. So yeah, I'm really just so excited, just thinking all these thoughts through my head, and I'm probably bet you that a lot of you guys are thinking all these thoughts through your head of what we could do differently from the Cube last season. Because I know the Cube last season was really fun, and I had so much fun doing it with my friends, and we could have that same fun, but I think we could also do some other stuff too, which I think you guys would love to see, because doing the same thing is not always fun. So I bet you and I both know that. So doing it differently is always cool to do, and I'm really excited. I'm hoping that that this new death counter system actually comes into play and is something really cool. Now, as you can tell, if I press tab, there's the number of deaths right beside that thing. That zeros, all those zeros right there, literally mean the number of times you've died on the cube. And thankfully, I have not died once. If I've died once, if I died first at least, I don't know who has died first, but if I did, I could be the laughing stock for that too, which, oh man, dying quick in a UHC and dying quick on the cube, oh, that'd be something, you know, like, I don't even know if anyone could take me seriously anymore after that point, if that was the case. But thankfully, I don't think I've died first. I think someone else has. I'm just hoping on that fact. I don't actually know for sure. I'm just assuming, and if that's the case, that's great. I'm gonna just pause this video here because I think watching me dig for a whole video is kind of boring, so we'll just skip right ahead. Alright, so I have actually gotten full iron and gotten a lot of upgrades, as you can tell. Got some golden carrots. I actually planted some carrots and then used some bone meal to make it grow really fast, so I got 10 carrots, and we're now approaching a village, and oh no, is that a desert temple? Oh, okay, this is my time to redeem myself, guys. Okay, I have to at least try to go for this desert temple. If I don't do this now, oh no, it's already been looted from the looks of it. Yeah, I think someone looted it. Oh, shucks. Oh, well, I actually thought that, oh man. I think it's better luck next time. We'll find a desert temple one of these times, guys. But we'll take all the villager goods, such as these carrots, because I love carrots, and they come so useful for food that you don't need a furnace to really use anything with it. And we'll also check what's also around here as well, because they probably have some good deals, or this guy might. Raw pork chop, and how about no? Nope, that's been looted. And there's usually a chest here. Yep, that's been looted. Someone was cleverer than I guess, from the looks of it. But hey, I guess there's some smart minds on the cube. Alright, so current update right now is I actually got a few diamonds, or a diamond and a diamond pickaxe, and 4 obsidian. That should be a hint of what I'm trying to do. And as well, I also got some lapis and some redstone, so we can start working some redstone tools later on. But I've actually came across something pretty cool, guys. It's not, but first we should probably put this into spotlight, as well as additional torches. And look at this, we found a dungeon. This is really far away from spawn though, but nonetheless, we'll see what's inside. We got a music disc, nice, a name tag. I'll definitely keep that for selling purposes, or maybe I'll use it, and a saddle. Wow, that's actually some really good stuff. Now we're gonna find some spots that have a good place to put this. Let's put this in replace for wheat. We don't really need wheat. We already got some bread and some seeds for later. Boom. So we're off to a pretty good start. I think we've got some good stuff. Once I get the other diamond, I'll give you guys another update of what's gonna happen after that. Alright, so we got an update. So I actually have enough diamonds for an enchantment table. I found some diamonds right here. I found about 4, which was surprising because I thought there was gonna be a lot more, but no, there was only just 4 here. I can double check. Yeah, that was only just 4. And then, so what we're gonna do is head around back spawn, and hopefully we can make an enchantment table, because I think I was reading from somewhere that they needed an enchantment table, so let's go do that. Alright, so we have actually found a horse, and since I have a saddle, he's my horse now. I'm gonna actually give him a name tag. And, what should I name him? If you guys have a name for this horse, leave it in the comments below, and I'll actually figure out which one is a pretty interesting name for this horse. If I still have it, that is. If I don't, well, that's gonna be unfortunate. But in the meantime, got this horse. He's really fast, and no one else probably has a horse like I do, so that's gonna be pretty cool. As well, I guess should I kill one of these horses? Not too sure. Let's actually check this horse really quick. No, this horse is a lot superior. Yeah, this horse is a lot more superior because it has more health and it goes pretty fast. Look how fast this goes. Holy man. I've never seen a horse go this fast in my life. We need some leather though. That's the next thing I'm actually trying to look for. We're gonna try and find some leather, and then from there we're gonna make a crafting table, and not a crafting table, enchantment table, and then we'll have a place to settle after that. I think that sounds pretty good. Alright, we have found some leather. That is great. Now we can make what we want, which is a really good enchantment table. Let's go here. And let's plop down one of these crafting benches and go from here. So to make an enchantment table, okay, I thought I was hearing something else. Alright, to make an enchantment table, you go like this. You go boom, double that. Let's go here and then add the 2 leather, and then we'll get some 2 books. And from here, since we already have 2 diamonds and we also have some obsidian from before, we can make an enchantment table. Boom shakalaka. We now have an enchantment table. Done. Now, we're gonna go to D field and share this thing with him and go from there. Alright, so since we do have a enchantment table here, I'm gonna leave credit saying that I made this. So what we're gonna do is make a sign, and then from here, put this on here saying something pretty cool. What should we say? I have an idea. Let's just get rid of this and say crafting. No, not crafting table. Enchanting table. Courteously. Actually, let me look up how to spell courteously. Courtesy. Courtesy. That's the word. Holy crap, my English is off. Courtesy. Courtesy of JWingWangWangWong Incorporated. That is the name of my company. That is the name of my manufacturing company of goods and services. I've officially made that case, and as well, I'll put right beside here a bed saying resting services courtesy of JWingWangWangWong Inc. Boom, got that out of the way. Because I know a lot of people are going to come and spawn and probably use these services. Hopefully they like these books, this enchantment table. I'll make another enchantment table because I can. All I need to do is find some more lava, which shouldn't be such a difficult process because we can find that almost anywhere, to be honest. Let's go here and let's make one of these golden apples. And also we're going to go find a place to settle because that's what we said to start off with. So let's go find a place to settle. Also, let's also kill this cow because we need some leather. We're going to go at least like let's go 400 out. Right near swamp. I actually like that idea. Let's make it right near swamp so we can have a little hut. And so that my horse doesn't run away either. So let's go here. Let's put down a crafting bench. And what do we have? We do have some good resources. That's what we have. So we're going to go here. Double that around and make a chest. So we're going to put some goods in here and put all the goods that I don't really need right now. So that. Also fill this water bucket for future use. And from here, take out stuff that we do need, which is probably logs. We need lots of logs. So we're going to go here, make some sticks, and also make something pretty cool. Like, I think that's how it works. Is that how it works? Okay, that's how the fence works, which we actually do need. Oh, I think I know how whatchamacallit works. Fences. Yeah, that's how they work. So we're gonna put 4 on each side, or just put enough until like run out. We're gonna make 15 of those, and we're gonna make a fence for my little horsey. Hopefully no one hurts him, because I don't. That'd be the last thing. That'd be the most disappointing thing ever. Is someone hurt my horse. Oh, that's the gate. My bad. And nice. Now we've got a place to put my horse. All right, that's great. So we're gonna go here, right click that, put a horse in here, and now he's got a place to sit and reside. Let's make a sign. Do we have a sign? So I'll put a little sign saying JWong's area. JWong's area. Alright, now we've got a ton of oak, so that means we can actually make it a cool looking area. So, well, first we'll get rid of this spider. Get out of here, spider. And from here, we're also going to make something pretty cool. So let me just put some stuff aside. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to put aside. Oh yeah, I need food. That's what I need. I need some food. And then from there, we're gonna start building. So what we're gonna build is not really anything the world's most spectacular thing. It's gonna be a pretty basic build. It's not gonna be anything cool. It's not gonna be something crowd pleasing. It's just gonna be a house. That's honestly what it's gonna do. It's gonna be a house that I can put my stuff in, and it's gonna be pretty cool. That's all it's really gonna do, is just be a house. I don't know if what else a house does, but it's gonna be a house. So we're gonna go here. Let's see what we're gonna do. I think that's good. I think that should do it. And then from there, we're gonna put a door. Okay, I guess the new Minecraft makes 3 doors, which is interesting. I haven't played Minecraft in a while to realize it does that. So I'm gonna put 3 doors. And put that right there like that. Don't think you can put a diagonal. I don't even know, it's not even possible. So it's gonna be fine like that. And from here, we're gonna make it pretty basic. It's not gonna be like a AAA quality build, but it's gonna be a build that will just work. So we're gonna go here. Boom. Let's go here. Try to do this. I'm not too sure what I'm trying to do right now, but it's gonna be interesting. Let's see. And I think it's pretty decent. So question is, do we put windows here? Because I don't think we even have sand nearby. Yeah, we don't even have sand nearby. That's gonna be really tough to do. Yeah, I think we're just going to poor man's layout because I can't afford anything. So we're gonna make some wood planks. Here, make some wood planks, make 12 of them. Yeah, we'll have to make it we'll make it temporary windows, not really, it's not gonna be anything too fancy. I know that's a fact. I'm just trying to figure out what we need to do to compensate for the fact it's not being fancy. You already know. Alright, so go here. I guess we'll have to just do a basic layout in the meantime. Boom. Oh. Chop that off. And there we go. That should give it a semi-modern look. It's not really anything top of the class. I wouldn't call this like extreme elite well done. It's just a smaller place I'm gonna put my stuff in for now until I get a little bit better, because right now, as you can tell, it's not the greatest, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be great. It just has to be a place to reside myself in, and we can go from there once we can have more resources. I think this is perfect for now, actually, to be honest. So I think with that all in mind, we're done for today's episode. And so this is where you guys come in to help me interact with the audience. I want to know what I should do with the cube this time around. I might have said that previously throughout the episode, but I really do honestly think your comments below help. So leave a comment below what you want me to do in the cube. I think this is a good start, in my opinion, especially for the first episode. So if you like this video, make sure you give a like. If you want to stay for more content, make sure you subscribe. As always, have a great day, please, and see you guys later.